cast your blessed wings of redemption as he passes into your hands, oh Lord. Lord, we know usually people ask you to save them from surgery, but Wings is definitely going to die. So we just ask you, Lord, bless him as he enters your glory. When the Lord spoke and said it shall be, that Wings of redemption is finally free. Free from the heartache of his obesity. While it's true he lost page 5, at least he still has page 3. See, the Lord may not be cool with it really, but for Wings he'll make a deal. So the Lord said if Wings stops banning, he can have Pepsi, hookers, and Wendy's chili. Oh Lord, take Wings into heaven just for me. Take this fat fuck straight into eternity. Oh, oh, Lord, take Wings into heaven or hell just for me. Take this fat fuck straight into eternity.
It's the same old thing. Boogie is lying while Keem is trying to talk to Wings. They be bullshitting, spitting loghouse slang. Scam Tommy and kick them out, you know Keem running this gang. But live on YouTube ain't no pre-recorded games. Fuck around you like it's one in your brain. Hey, low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Boogie got his nipples tippled from a hippie Twiggy who was pretty but shitty towards little Stevie, and 50 years later we all paying the price. But Wings had things that only kings could dream of this history. He leaked to the show and we all paid for it twice. And if page 5 stays high up in Wings' mind like the bird shit in our eyes, then try as we might, we still pay a price. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Keem's theme is the Scream Team, but mainstream to his team and later come clean that it was all a dream and he owns everything, and the Iron Team was him. And the stream deems Keem to be the meme king, and the meme queen is Boogie's lean tween who needs keys so she can leave, please rescue the kid. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Loud cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Loud cow. Loud cow, you be watching it, you clicked it just now. Wings, 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 wings. Loud cow,
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the worst podcast on all of YouTube.
Confirmed?
Yeah. Hi, Keem.
How's it going, buddy?
It's a rough day.
Undead Dragon super chatted $20. I hope you have a forklift, Keem. Cause I don't know how else you carry his casket rolling on the floor laughing.
That's a good point. For those of you that may not have heard the news, our comrade, Wings of Redemption, had complications with his gallbladder stones. The doctor said his final words were, "Kelly, can you get me a Pepsi?"
He died how he lived. A big fat loser.
You know, my biggest problem is the last time we seen Wings, we all got into a big fight.
He deserved better, man. He deserved it.
He wouldn't go to the haunted house. He said it was 2 hours away, and even though our fans on the Reddit ran the numbers, it was 22 minutes away.
Oh, God.
I think the last thing I said to him is, "Fuck you, you fat, lazy God man."
You never know, Keem. You can't blame yourself. You never know.
Today, we've organized a bunch of people from Wings of Redemption's past to come here and to speak at his funeral. We're going to start bringing them in one by one to say a few things. But Boogie, could you please start us off?
I just wanted to say that Jordy was an inspiration, you know. He took life by the balls and ignored it. Every opportunity he had, he stood up and said, "No! I'm going to stay in this chair. And I'm going to die in this chair. And he did. We don't have that kind of resolve, Keem. You don't have that kind of resolve. The people watching this right now, they don't have the strength it takes to spit in life's face, and when opportunity knocks, to ignore it unless it's brought a pizza with it. And my heart's just breaking today. My heart's breaking for Kelly, for the show, for the manager at the Conway Wendy's. How is he going to make ends meet? People are going to get fired. Breaking Banquet is going to have to sell his second home. Wings 007 will come back to the internet. You know it will. The world won't be the same without Jordy. It just won't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I didn't want to get emotional today. I didn't. The only thing that I will say is that, Jordy, I was used to carrying your weight on this show, and I will be glad to carry your weight to the grave. Please let me be your pallbearer. I just wish I could see him one more time. I wish I could just hear his voice one more time. You know? And it's impossible. I'll never see his fat, sad, angry face again.
I will miss him.
Yeah.
Remember all the times he said, "Why don't you do it?" Like the time I said, "Chop the wood," and he said, "Why don't you do it?" Or the time I said, "You have to go do a punishment," and he said, "Why don't you do it?" Or the time
you remember
that I said, "Go to a haunted house," and he said, "Why don't you do it?"
We all did it for him. That's what a true friend does. Is when you ask them to do something, they say no. You do it. You deserve the experience. And so I did. Every time.
If it wasn't for me doing...
Michael Pham super chatted $20. Blessed Keem and Boogie, we pray for Wings the good pimp. Lift his soul skyward toward that Goodyear blimp.
Yeah.
You
So
motherfuckers
sweet.
talking about... Yeah, the punishment was me chopping that fucking wood. You gave me a splitting maul.
Thank you, chat. Thank you for that donation.
I feel like I could still feel his fists on my face right now, you know?
From the boxing match, you guys shared a moment together.
What a moment. And it was one of our last, Keem.
It was a year ago, motherfucker.
Like, I can't imagine what it must be like going through a fight with someone in that respect and that journey together. I mean, you guys broke a Guinness World Record together. And to lose that other part of that bond, I mean, it has to hurt.
It does. It really does. It hurt a hell of a lot more than his weak ass punches did.
Ooh. What? Ooh. That's almost as bad as that
That's
drape
right.
you had to cut up. I bet that hurt too.
I do remember
Okay.
him swinging very, very lightly.
Oh.
Now that he's gone, you should tell the audience how much he paid you to take the fall.
Yeah, it was... I should have asked for more, Keem. I should have asked for more. I wanted them to look good that day, you know? I really did. I was willing to do whatever it took. I took the beating, and I
Get
cashed
that Black
the check.
Lotus.
I
feel
did.
you.
I cashed that check. It was worth every penny.
How much money did he pay you? Because I heard that the money he got from Juggernuggets to wear the shirt he gave to you to make sure you agreed not to punch him back.
No, that's the worst part about it. He got paid $1,000.
Ryan
I did it
Margot,
only for
77 super chatted
$500. I should have asked for the full
Boogie has Francis
$1,000.
replace Wings. He's better looking and funnier lol.
Well, we do have more people that would like to speak at the Wings Redemption funeral. Ladies and gentlemen.
How about me? He's pulling his cock out!
Mr. Sigma. Mr. Sigma want to say a few words about Jordy Jordan.
Hi, Sigma.
I know, Sigma, you can hear me, right?
Tristan Baskey super
Look at this
chatted
shit.
$19.99. Rest in Pizza Liquid Richard and Conway, South Carolina Wendy's budget. Shout out PKA. Hire Mirka Durka as his replacement.
Go ahead, Mr. Sigma.
Dude, motherfucker, hire Mercadurk as my replacement.
It's been rough. I didn't know Wings too well. Team killed him in Rainbow Six once, and honestly, it's been really hard knowing I'm not going to be able to do it again. Wings was many things. He was fat, funny, fat again.
Lord, two of the three are fat. Come on now.
Great man. I'm going to miss him greatly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that all the words that you have? Is this supposed to be a eulogy of some
Ike
sort?
Bali super chatted
Can you not prepare something?
$26.14. I miss Wings. It's almost like he's with us right now. The chili bowl in the sky has gained a real one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Big Jim would like to say a few words.
I don't know who the
Big
fuck
Jim.
Big Jim is.
Team, this is difficult news. I'm really sorry for the Lol Cow family.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really,
I
this
got
is
a
such a hard
Scottish man
thing.
talking through a Nokia 3220 in my fucking eulogy. Look at this shit, son. You're trash.
I'm fucking Irish. I'm sorry, Kim. Bergen, this is terrible. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Big Jim. We appreciate
Thank you. It's such an emotional day. I knew that the fans were going to be
Grievous
invested, but I
Demise
didn't know
super
how
chatted
much.
$20.
You know,
I guess X Bottles was right. He was going to get trolled into the grave.
You know what X-Bottles is right? X-Bottles gets trolled as
We got
fucking
X-Bottles
doctor with
right.
cholesterol.
into the grave. It
Right.
happened.
Right into the grave.
Yeah.
He's trolled by his fucking hairstylist saying his hair looks good.
We now have
Listen.
some words from Harvey, who was a close friend of Wings of Redemption.
Wings was a beloved member of the KEEMSTAR Protestant Church. He would come in every Sunday. He would pray every day. One of the most godly men that I have ever met. A true soldier of the faith, and he will be missed.
Soldier of the faith? I'm an atheist.
A conservative Catholic till the day he died.
He was very religious. He was very religious.
A lot of my Christ art
Red Light
has
Foot
come
super
from
chatted
studying his
$20.
teachings.
Rip Wings.
Yeah.
He had the most
I bet
bitch
the
in
number
his
one
blood
teaching is
compared to the
how
rest of us.
fast you can eat Marco's
Despite
Pizza
him
Hut.
saying the contrary, it really makes you think how someone could catch more L's than someone who faked cancer. Benworld won't be the same.
He did catch more L's than someone who faked cancer. That's true.
True.
Go ahead.
And now
Nick.
he'll
I
never
called
have a
those
chance
L's so I
to
can
catch
use
a
them as
win.
boomerangs to throw at Boogie.
He'll never catch a single win.
He
Could you
died.
imagine how unfair life is that he went through his entire life without a single W?
He died before he could get a win. He died before he could turn it around. He died before he could get his redemption.
Keem, don't blame yourself. We gave him every opportunity. We did. We tried so hard. You were so good to him right to the very end.
I
fucking-
tried.
I
I
fucking
gave
missed
him
that pin.
advice and advice and advice. And if he just would have taken just 10% of what I gave him, he'd be living in a mansion.
Advice? The advice was like go on the street corner and be like a prostitute and then videotape it. That's the advice.
If he could have just went to the street corner and acted like a prostitute, he would have done so well in his life.
That would have been so good if he had just done that.
We also have Jerry here.
Oh no,
Hey,
not
guys.
fucking Jerry.
Hey guys,
Thank you, Jerry. We appreciate you.
That was the best Jerry appearance on the show.
We
Thank you,
also
Jerry.
have Lord Rush.
Adam Greenhill super chatted $26.14. Local Live is so lonely without him. I'd do
He'll never
anything
be
to
the
hear
same.
his voice again.
Lord Rush had a few words for this congregation.
I did. So, I'd like to start off by saying, here lies Wings of Redemption. What are we celebrating here? His weight loss journey that went nowhere. His prowess as a video game rage quitter. His ability for his majestic, just loving ability to piss off all the viewers on the show. Through his gaming skills that's often debated, his ability to provide endless entertainment for the trolls is just unmatched. Let's hope that as he enjoys his peace and his love and the great big server in the sky, that he's actually able to finish that camping trip.
He's camping with Jesus now.
Jesus better have fried chicken. I'm gonna put it out there, but Jesus better have fucking fried chicken. It's like, if you're in heaven, you ain't gotta worry about your weight and shit. Fried chicken will be the key.
Thank you, Lord Rush. We're going back to Jerry.
Sorry.
Jerry, you had a few words.
I do. Yes. I'm serious when I don't have my clown makeup on. And I would just like to say this is a very unfortunate situation that you guys have been put through. I'm hoping for the best for you guys and your loved ones, because losing someone as important as Wings, it's rough. It's really rough, and I completely understand it. I've lost friends too, so I completely understand where you guys are coming from. The show,
I like how he's serious because he didn't have his clown makeup on, but he's got a fucking nose ring
Andrea
like
Marie
a bull.
super
Like,
chatted
this is
$20.
serious face.
I donated $1,000 to Wendy's Chili Foundation to feed the fat homeless in Wings' name.
Thank you.
Rip Pimp. Swift Killer Wolf.
Jerry, get
XD
serious about your
super
life.
chatted
Tear that fucking
$20.
poster down behind
Wings
you.
Listen,
before
life's
redemption.
rough.
Rip Whale. Fly High Richard.
Jerry,
Amen.
go ahead and finish.
Life's rough. Let me wrap this up. Life's rough, but we gotta keep pushing forward. The show must go on. And, I think the way that we move forward is, just starting by unbanning Toxic Piplup on Twitter. But it's just a start. Just a start.
We'll definitely do that. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate you.
You're gonna ban motherfuckers on Twitter.
We
Well,
also-
I need to reban Pesticore. That motherfucker's talking shit the other night.
We also have TJ that would like to say a few things.
TJ can't even put his own personal profile picture up. He don't need to say anything.
TJ, if you could unmute.
That's like asking somebody. That's like, you go there. Don't beat up on the retards, Jordy.
I apologize, chat.
Brian Prater
TJ
super
was
chatted
too
$20.
upset.
I watched as all 20 backhoe dig his grave and cried the entire time. Rip Pimp. Grievous Demise super chatted $20. Look here. Look, listen, appearing offline doesn't fucking stop it. Richard McGravy Geordie 2009 to 2024.
Well, did y'all motherfuckers at least get me a nice Steinway piano box to put me in?
Guys,
You go like the
I don't mean
cheap
to-
ass-
Blind Justice
I don't mean to interrupt the
Entertainment
stream, but I have
super chatted
breaking news.
$19.99. I will always think fondly of Wings participating by sitting in the chair and watching other people do hard work. What a hero.
What a hero. Guys, I have further news, and I feel like this tragedy might be continuing all night. The boss at the Pepsi bottling camp just south of Southway
Bojangles Jerkin
Conway
with
has
Daddy
deleted
super chatted
himself because he
$20.
realized he's going to
Ripped
lose
the
his
forest
home.
that was cut down to make the coffin for the fat pimp. Appear offline in Heaven Wings.
Tragedy from this. Losing Wings of Redemption has affected so many lives. The local
Yeah, and
Chili's
all those lives are the local chickens.
is going to go bankrupt. The Zapsies is done.
Red Lightfoot super chatted $20. Maybe we'll finally get a host that won't quit after 5 minutes on stream like last time.
I
Being
hope
scared
so.
of haunted houses is normal, but you actually have to go through one for that to be valid. Dutch has a plan super chatted $19.99. Now that Wings is gone, can we get Only Use Me Foot, DSP, or Review Flipper USA? Never forget Sean Ranklin.
On to speak on this Red Lightfoot motherfucker.
really
You might be
sucks
too
that we
dumb to
lost
understand what I
Wings.
did. I made the
I
last show.
wish I could hear him.
Made it.
The Moody Mungo super chatted $19.99. The effort difference is so jokes. Keem definitely told them to dress up. With Boogie wearing a suit and Wings wearing a button-up you'd wear to church on Sunday.
I don't know what Wings is wearing in the coffin right now. Maybe he did dress nice. Did you see his corpse, Keem?
I haven't. I heard that he was unrecognizable because apparently, instead of sitting in his chair, he was laying on his back.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Have you checked the weather news in Conway?
I have not.
The tide is refusing to come in. It must be the gravitational pull difference in Conway today.
It's such a shit day today. I know. I saw Wings.
One moment.
I threw water balloons at him.
820 super chatted $20. Oh, Wings of Redemption soared to the sky, too full of Wendy's but still aiming high. With a Frosty in hand and some chilies to try, he flew toward heaven, with fries by his side.
Go ahead,
I'm
Ken.
motherfucker. The best way to do that is
That
you
was
get the
beautiful.
McDonald's fries, then you go to the Wendy's. Let's be
No.
real here if you're gonna come correct.
I threw
Somewhere.
water balloons at him. I pelted him. He gave me a shirt. I cherish that shirt. It's the only thing I have. And I was going to help him with the other stream and save his ass one more time. But I couldn't. Fuck. I'm going to miss you, Wings.
We'll miss
I'ma
you.
miss you, bro.
John J. super chatted $20. The Conway whale watchers are down one chili whale. Wings is eating chili with his ancestors now. He will forever appear offline disappointed.
Thank you, Ken.
Appreciate that.
I don't know what you motherfuckers are doing. Like, you gonna give me the silent treatment the whole fucking stream? That what we're gonna do?
We also have Toxic Pitblup, who would like to say a few things.
Piplup, 1 second. Activision stock is down 50% with the rumors that they will not even release another Call of Duty without the Conway pimp.
Those motherfuckers wouldn't even give me a.
Go ahead, Piplup.
Go ahead.
Hey
Toxic.
guys, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for everyone's loss. This is a time for everyone to show support for each other, come together, and doing that, Keem, I am
Paul
sorry.
Noel super chatted $26.12.
Piplup, are you
The Conway cat
transitioning? Is that like a
population will
female
now
version of your
explode
voice?
without the Wingo bucket killer. Rip Wingo.
Go ahead, Toxic. Go ahead, Toxic.
Sorry. But yeah, so Keem, I am sorry for everything in the past. If you could unblock me, maybe we could have a clean slate.
I will.
All right, thank you. I hope everyone is
You know, sometimes
gonna push through.
sometimes tragedies like this bring people together.
Yes, sir.
I'll
I
block
agree.
you.
I think since we know now how easily it is to lose someone in your life, I think we need to forgive everyone, especially if their only problem was Jordy, because that bitch is gone.
I wish Wings was here on this stream because with
Yeah,
the
if
amount
only
of
he could be
time
here.
since like last Friday, you know he would come here and he'd say, Keem, you were right. I should have went to the haunted house. I'm a fat, lazy piece of shit. He 100% would have said that. I believe in him. The light.
Motherfucker, if I went to
what he
that, I
would've
went to that
said.
haunted house, it would ended up Boogie's haunted house, just a big fucking buffering screen for
He
2
would
hours.
have agreed.
And
I
there's
did
no-
the best for the show.
He would have
There's
agreed.
no way
Yeah,
he would be
I was
angry. He never would get angry again, I bet. I bet he'd be a gentle bear moving forward.
He would come on this show if he was alive right now and say sorry to everyone. I'm sorry to the fans for letting you down. I'm sorry for Kelly for letting you down. I'm sorry to Boogie for letting you down. I'm sorry to Keem for letting you down. I should have went to the haunted house. That's exactly what he would have said. And he lost his opportunity to apologize. Because even though he says he has no bitch blood and he stands on business, the only business he's ever done has been sitting down. And I know he would have came to the right conclusion in the end.
He would have. Because not a lot of people get second chances, you know. And if he had that second chance right now, I know he'd take full advantage of it, Keem. I have to believe that.
There is light at the end of the tunnel, though, because now we can split his cut of the money.
Yeah. Thank God.
Let's go.
Lord knows I earned it. Lord knows I
Dylan
earned
Kiro
it.
super chatted
How the fuck did you earn it, boy?
$19.99. Man, I lost him on the podcast show with Whiteboy7THST. PKA now this. Red Lightfoot super chatted $20. The complications with his gallbladder must have been due to all the bitch in his blood. It's a shame.
Lot of
Oh.
Faulty underscore leak super chatted $26.14. Keem, you banned Wacky Noodle for making a joke about you not paying taxes. And you get mad at Wings for his absurd bans and rules LMAO. Hypocrite, you have got to be the biggest lol cow on the show.
And
Matthew
now that
super
Wings is
chatted
gone, I'm the biggest lol cow on the
$26.12.
show.
I feel terrible for you guys. But I feel even worse for the funeral director that had to find a coffin big enough for his fat body.
I believe they used a piano box. Guys, I just got the toxicology report. And it turns out his gallstones was not the only thing that killed him. It turns out that at the moment of his death, his blood was 10% Pepsi, 90% bitch.
Hold the fuck up. No. I can't have the motherfucker faking cancer say I got 90% bitch in my blood,
I
son.
cannot believe
This is the
he had
this is the same
90%
dude
bitch
that
blood.
needed a pistol to go confront somebody at the door with a camera in their hand. This is the
Like,
same motherfucker.
Who would have thought that I
basically
faked
says
cancer
that
and I have
had to
less
fucking throw
bitch
a
in
fight
my
with
blood
him.
than
This
he does?
is the same motherfucker that literally took a 4-day
I will be
vacation from a
honest.
fucking shaman.
When someone
a drug
came
head
to your
might have beat him up and threw a fucking lid at
house,
him. That's what
you
this fucking
came to
is.
the house with a
I mean,
gun.
I had so much bitch in my blood, I pulled a gun on a
Get my part of the money
clown.
out. That's what
I
it is.
know.
You want to push me out
When
of the fucking
Wings
podcast.
got in trouble
and
for weapons,
this
he
whole like
sold all his
situation right here.
weapons.
You know what? Fuck
That's
this.
bitch blood.
You guys consider and do this shit.
A bitch in his blood. I feel like if he was here right now, he'd quit all over again.
If he was here right now, he'd apologize and say, Keem, you're right. I am a bitch. I am a lazy sack of shit.
Yeah,
And I'm
but
sorry.
you do deserve all that money for that month of the camping trip. You do.
Well, only if we had more speakers.
Do you feel right now? I feel his presence. It's almost as if he was speaking to me. Did you feel that?
I did. Something came over my whole body.
The room is so cold right now. Oh.
We
And I can actually feel the bitch just enveloping me, all the bitch blood.
We have a representative of Wings Redemption in name only. Ladies and gentlemen, words from Life is Pain.
Life is truly pain today. I really feel shocked. Since the last stream, I feel like I went harsh on him when he pulled me in and I told him that he wasn't putting the effort and stuff. I really feel terrible about it because I've never got to tell him about it, how sorry I am. And the fact that he's gone and I can't ever speak to this man again. Life is depression.
It's true.
What am I going to do? I'm sorry for the show. I'm sorry for everything I'm doing. Wings, I hope you can forgive me. I hope you can make up the stairway to heaven, you fat fuck.
There's no way, unless there's an elevator, there's no way. He's going to spend forever in purgatory. And we know he believes in purgatory because he was a devout Catholic.
Ladies and gentlemen, now, before we get to our next speaker, we have a song that we would like to play. And this has been put together by one of Wings' moderators. I hope you enjoy it.
A man named Richard took his final flight. Wings of redemption soared into the night. Gallbladder surgery turned the final page. Kelly now inherits his double wide stage. Page 5 stories of a life now past. He loved Wendy's chili till the very last. Pepsi in hand, he'd laugh and he'd sigh. Now he's gone beyond the sky. Heaven gave a soul to roam. Kelly, you now call it home. Double wide to endless run. Richard's battles now are done. Once he struggled, now he's free, unfettered from life's misery. In our hearts, his memory stays in Wendy's chili and Pepsi waves. Every sunset holds his smile, every star his spirit wild. Kelly, take the keys and go. Richard's journey teaches so. From page 5 to wings spread wide, in our sorrows find some pride. Richard lived the way he could, left his mark like every should.
Absolutely beautiful. That was from Juno Bug, a member of the Conway Whale Watchers.
What will they watch now? God bless their little hearts.
I don't know. I'm waiting for our next speaker. Apparently she isn't ready yet.
We can always reach out to family and friends. I know there's a lot of people hurting tonight. A lot of people.
I know Ace of Spades wanted to say a few things. Ace of Spades, go ahead.
Achilles that Wings would go to, and man, it's I can't believe he's gone. Like he was like, basically. We're probably gonna go out of business now because of that.
Beautiful stuff. We also have Big Red. Big Red wanted to say a few things.
Hi, Big Red. Come on in.
Big Red, go ahead.
Big Red, this is a funeral, so
apparently
get your shit together.
emotions have gotten the better of him.
It happens. No?
We also have Vanna, who would like to say a few things. Vanna, you're live.
Hello.
What would you like to say?
It's been really hard because I just found out that I'm losing my job today because we're actually a partial supplier for the Conway beans that make it to the chili. And my supervisor came up to me today and he said that I'm not going to be able to go back to work, and I don't know I don't know what I'm going to do. I have Richards at home to take care of. And
thank you so much, Vanna. We appreciate you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the widow, Smelly Kelly.
World grew a little darker today.
Yes.
The air became a little thicker. Words cannot describe the hole in my heart. I always knew our life together would be too short, as no amount of time will ever be enough. Until we meet again, all I can say is thank you. Thank you for all you taught me. Thank you for making me a better person. Most of all, thank you for loving me.
If that doesn't choke you up.
Kelly, if you see this, if there's anything we could do for you, let us know. If you need someone to come sit in that chair for 2 or 3 days time without showering, I would volunteer. We do what we can. It takes a village. Oh.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more speaker, and I'm going to try to reach her. So bear with me, and we'll be right back. Hopefully, she sees this. Hopefully, she can pick up one last time. Bear with me.
Hey, Keem, I can't come on. I'm about to go over. I sent you a message at 6. They're about to pick me up to do a CT scan.
We're live right now. Would you like
Oh,
to?
dang.
Would you like to say
Yeah.
say a few words real quick?
Yeah.
Any chance you could turn your camera on?
No, I cannot. I've got a lot of tubes right now. Sorry, I crashed for a moment. I fell in the hospital.
Oh,
like,
Lord.
before we got off the phone and stuff, I tried to get up because I was trying to get my stuff ready and I fell. So they wanted to check my head to make sure I didn't break anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wings' ex-girlfriend, Priscilla. Go ahead.
Hey guys. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm unprepared because I really hit my head really hard. So we're doing his eulogy,
Carl B.
right?
Super
Like, because
chatted
how
$20.
bad he is.
When Marco's pizza grease is in the air, Wing's spirit is near.
His
R.I.P.
eulogy.
Daddy Chili Pimp.
I know that the community of Conway, South Carolina, is really going to hurt him in the fast food industry. I know all those cashiers are going to miss them, especially that Wendy's is going to lose a lot of money. A lot of money.
Amen.
And I'm hoping Kelly can move on for this. We'll help her set up her new Plenty of Fish account. That way she can find somebody.
Who actually will go to races with her, right?
Yes. And Karma's a bitch.
Wasn't Wings just on here laughing that you're about to die, and now look what
Yeah, I'm
happened to him?
laughing right along with him that he dies. And I hope Kelly, before he dies, I hope she cashes, or when he dies, she cashes in that insurance policy, like I said on the podcast to get. I said, make sure you get your affairs in order. So I hope she cashes those in. But I'm sorry. I gotta go. They're walking in the door. I'm so sorry.
Good luck with your treatment, Priscilla.
Yeah, thank you. If I would have not failed, I'd have done the whole thing. But I'm so sorry, y'all.
It's all right. We just want to make sure you had a few words. Thank you.
Yeah. One more thing. If he does die, I will release the sex tapes. Kelly can't do nothing about it.
Thank you. Did you hear that? Buggy.
Undead
She said she'd
Dragon
release
super
the
chatted
sex
$50.
tape.
I'm sure the only thing Jesus said to Wings as he arrived at the pearly gates was, "Welcome to Banworld." He was then cast down to the fiery pits where he is forced to live his worst nightmare for eternity. Being team killed in ranked rainbow matches.
How pissed off do you think Wings is?
Oh God, I hope he's fucking living. I was fucking so mad.
Dude, I told Kelly to like fucking to say the eulogy and don't tell him about it or whatever, right? And she's like,
Yeah,
"What?
yeah.
He's gonna figure it out." I'm like, "No, he won't." And then I'm raging.
That was like a legit eulogy, dude. I got so fucked up by that.
No, for real? I didn't. I was like,
No, I mean, like, I just started thinking, like, what if he was really dead? Well, he fucking dies tomorrow, you know? Shit.
Get fixed. Repair Guru super chatted $20.33. It's a shame to lose Wings as his body breaks down and redistributes. Earth's gravity will shift and it will cause natural disasters. The Earth is doomed.
no,
Yeah.
guys, this is what happened. All right, so y'all know he didn't go to the fucking haunted house and pissed us off. So
Yep.
I told Boogie, I was like, dude, let's give him the silent treatment. He'll get so fucking mad, right? And you got, and it like leaked and you guys knew about it, right? And you guys were like, lame idea, lame idea. I'm like, all right, maybe it is a lame idea. How can we make this better? I go, let's do a funeral for him without him fucking knowing and give him the silent treatment.
Dude, he was mad. He was fucking mad.
He was playing along with it at first. He was like joking around, but then it got to a point where he's like, this is fucking stupid. And he got mad. Oh,
that empty chair is still more entertaining than when he's here, though. You know, so that chair puts in way more effort because it's got to hold his ass up.
Well, guys, we've been live for 47 minutes. We have nothing else planned.
Red Lightfoot super chatted $20. Second stream in a row where Wings quit halfway. No effort.
Yeah, that bitch quit his own funeral halfway through. Yeah, you know,
should we get him back in here and talk to him?
Yeah, like, man, imagine Priscilla still took the time to come in here and fucking razz his ass, and she's sick as shit.
She fell.
Oh
and
my
hit her
God.
head. I felt so bad, but I was like, well, since you answer the phone, can you just say like something? I didn't realize. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
She's like, if he dies, I'm releasing this sex tape.
I hope she had a wide angle lens for that, you know.
Just so people know, he's going into surgery Wednesday, right?
Maybe it's tomorrow. I couldn't tell from the text. He's never that clear.
I gotta get this off. It's too hot. Fucking sweat my balls.
Did you like? I went. Look at this. You see the tombstones? We pulled these out the yard for this.
Well, we got a bunch of
XE
donuts.
super chatted $19.99. If he somehow resurrects, I hope he gets a severe punishment for not doing anything and coasting. He has no respect for you, Keem.
Yeah, that's
Grievous
true.
Demise super chatted $20. He in that big chili bowl in the sky.
Even as a zombie, there's a chance Jordy will put in more effort than he did when he was alive.
That was a good fucking prank. I thought for sure you were gonna fuck up and talk to him. I'm like, oh, please don't react to anything. Wings is
no.
saying.
No, I'm still a little bit mad at him, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, I shouldn't be because he made me look real good on Friday. But you know, at one point when you couldn't be online and I couldn't be online anymore, he just fucking left at one point on Friday. There was just an empty chair, your empty chair.
I know, because I called you on the way home and I was like, look, you need to go on because I'm literally driving. I got no reception. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's try to get his ass back in here. You want to shoot him a text and be like, "Hey, we were just joking," and see if we can get him to come back in. Oh, and by the way, I went into members
You know
earlier.
we're just fucking with you, right? Come get on air. Come get on air. Yeah. Stop being a fucking bitch about
He
it.
has to know. Kelly had to tell him after she went on. She had to
Surely,
have told
yeah.
him. Yeah.
Surely.
Or he's probably watching, to be honest.
Hi, Jordy. If you're watching, we're sorry if we busted your balls a little too hard.
Some people were saying it was corny and cringe. I don't give a fuck. I had fun. That's
Yeah, I like corny and cringe, motherfucker. That's fun.
It was funny to me. I don't care.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? L's or W's on that little prank on Wings? L's or
Oh
W?
shit, that's a dangerous game you play.
L's or
Play
W's?
there.
Put them in the chat. L's or W's? What was it? Dude, the text
And I saw
all the text to speech were like really funny. No fucking L.
Yeah, the other thing was like I saw people saying that this was in bad taste. He's getting an outpatient surgery, okay? He's going to go in. He's going to be here for like 2 hours. They're going to snip, pull something out, and he's going home.
Wings, how did you like your silent treatment?
Oh, that shit don't bother me.
You got bothered. You got bothered.
You got bothered.
I got bothered with that bitch in the blood comment, son.
You got
I ain't afraid of anything on this fucking planet.
Well, then let me ask: was it that if you weren't afraid of the haunted house, was it just you too fucking lazy? Was it that one?
No. It's got nothing to do with being afraid of the haunted house. Like I seen what I was watching your stuff. Wasn't watching your stuff, but I knew you had internet on your stuff, and I was going to be pixely at best. And I was on the outside one, right? Because outside I can at least use the cell phone towers to like stream to Discord. Sure. The second I knew I had to go into a building, I knew it was going to be a pixelated mess because there's frequencies everywhere. You know, they have all these speakers and shit like that. It's going to be very bad. Just like second haunted house you went to, you pretty much didn't see any of it. If you went back and watched the stream, there was like maybe 30 seconds.
That's why I filmed as
The
much as I
interior.
could. Yeah, we ended up going back and filming it.
You know what though?
Like,
you told chat that you couldn't go to the haunted house because it was 2 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. 21 minutes.
What he's about to say is 21 minutes, but say they showed that at like 8 o'clock in the morning when everybody's at work. It didn't show that in the middle of the night where people are actually out at the beach and there's actual traffic. That's not a fair assessment.
You know what? That adds 20 minutes. I mean, 2 hours.
Oh, anybody that's down here will tell you 501 is a fucking massacre if you go during the high times. Like,
I mean,
it'll take you 45 minutes to get to Tanger.
I drive through Branson. I drive through Gatlinburg. I drive through St. Louis all the time. I mean, I know what busy traffic is. Shit, I used to drive out in LA all the time, and you can't tell me it's worse than LA.
Guys, you got to listen to me. When I put my hand up and say 1 minute, it means a dono text to speech is on. Wings isn't afraid of anything except for hard work.
I worked fucking Boogie's ass at the fucking campus trip. I literally put myself in the hospital going so hard.
Well,
it was a marathon, not a sprint, baby.
Yeah,
so
you did
know.
1 day. Boogie did 3 days.
Yeah.
So listen,
if my first day was just like eating out of a candy machine and getting buried, I could have done 3 days.
Okay, so let's bring everything up to date. Okay, you didn't do the haunted house. Me and you got into a big fight over it. You kept saying things need to be planned better and all this, and I said, fine. You know what? You do the fucking asylum thing. It's your show. You can spend money on it, Local Lives money on it, do whatever the fuck you want. It's yours. I'm not doing shit for it. It's your show. And you said you'll get back to me. Where are you at with that?
I called Waverly Hills Sanitarium today, and they only run the overnight thing from March 1st to August 31st, so we're about a month out of that. But Waverly Hills is out, so like I'm looking for a backup right now, so I'm thinking about doing Lizzie Borden
Michael
House in
Pham super
Massachusetts.
chatted $20. Respect to Wings for being a good sport, brother. You've been the main topic of the recent streams, so that deserves big ups. Congrats to Kelly on her 5K run.
Okay, continue.
So I'm looking for alternatives to it that would actually be open. And like the Lizzie Borden house is open, but it doesn't happen in October. The first opening is like November 3rd.
Yeah, let me go ahead and warn you about that Lizzie Borden house. I watch a lot of true crime stuff. You don't want to fuck with the Lizzie Borden house, my friend. That place has dark fucking energy. No, it's got a dark fucking energy on it.
Okay.
Something will come back with you from that place.
But November 1st is fine. Start planning it now. That gives you 3 weeks to plan the show.
I don't know. I want to. I'm gonna pick a thing here soon, but I wanted to get like 3 or 4 like locations, and then like weigh the options because Lizzie Borden's $125 a head. You can have up to 6 people, so it's cheaper. But like if I do the Lizzie Borden house, I have to tailor back what I wanted to do, like the vision I had for the project, and be it like just me and Kelly doing it instead of having a group of people do it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It will be cheaper. Like the initial cost of the show is going to be way down. Like it's probably cost us.
I feel like
$1,500
you need a location where it's just you.
That would be the Lizzie Borden house. That what we could do with that.
You can rent the whole house, so no one else is there, and you can do
overnight. Yes.
Okay. Also, there's a rumor. Well, only one stream. You really want to spend like fucking 10 grand or whatever you're going to spend in cameras and all that shit for one night?
That's what we were going to do. Waverly Hills. We were doing one night. We were going to go from 8 p.m. to 6 in the morning. But I wasn't spending 10 grand. I was trying to spend about 3.
Well, you better pray you get that money back. All right,
yeah.
so
that's the idea of keeping it low, because the idea is like you create content, but at the same time you make profit. It's not going to be world breaking profit.
Now I got told I wasn't allowed to go. I know I'm not allowed to help, but am I allowed to go?
Star.
Can I be there?
You can go. Super chatted $19.99. Let's talk about how badly Wayne spoke to the members and told them they were stupid for paying.
Ooh.
What?
You told the members they were stupid for paying?
I didn't say that. You two just sat here and ignored me while I was talking. Did I tell the stupid they were member for paying? I said I called some of them are stupid, but not for paying.
For stupid for paying?
I guess those words did come out my mouth just now, but like here's the thing, Boogie. Like if you go, it's going to add more cost to the trip. It's also going to take slots away that I could sell. So like it would make the trip more expensive for the show if you go. So like, which I'm cool with you going if you want to go, but like it means that we have to work that much harder to make sure that it turns a profit.
Wings.
I mean,
Boogie. Let me say this. All right, Boogie.
Yeah.
If you go, the show's going to be better, right? For sure, 100%.
Yeah.
So me, I'm thinking like you should go, but this is Wings' test. So like maybe you shouldn't go. Maybe it should be on Wings to produce a show by himself. You know, KEEMSTAR doesn't have to do everything. Make sure cameras working, this, that, make a thumbnail, fucking just Wings does everything because he says my job is so fucking easy. Like this is the point of the exercise.
Okay.
But like, the only problem with the Lizzie Borden house I have right now is that it's in the eastern United States, like at the northeastern. It's not really centralized, right? So it's going to limit like if I can get people to come with me, like members and stuff like that.
So here's the other thing that's going on. Apparently Desi's pregnant.
What?
Wahoo!
That's what the
Desi, are you with child?
I was seeing rumors about this, and I'm like, I hope the fuck Desi and Brantley aren't pregnant at the same time. Like my life would be fucking ruined if both your girls got pregnant at the same fucking time. Because like Kelly would fucking never forgive me.
Okay.
Pre-abortion.
So here's the deal. This is what the internet's saying.
Love you.
Now that the news is out, who is Desi's baby daddy? 47% of people, or 47 people say Boogie, #sad. 46 say Keems, #get gnomed. 21 say Wings, the low T, #low T miracle. 28% or 28 people say Cavemans, #totally mutual consensual. And 13 people say Kelly's, #manlady.
I have been told last night when I got on the server, there was rumors that the way she got pregnant was that during the camping trip, we did things, all of us, at the same time. That's the rumor they were discussing.
By the way,
last night.
Chad, it is true. I did vote for myself on that. I
want to point this out before a rumor gets started. Because I said both of your girls getting pregnant at the same time does not mean Brantley is pregnant. But that's worst case scenario.
Okay, good.
I got a call today from a YouTuber that both of you know, and he's going to be a father for the first time. And I can't say anything else, but I can only say that. It's crazy.
Congrats, Rich Tech USA. You finally have a kid of your own.
By the way, have you guys seen this? This is also on a Reddit. Let me find it real quick. And it's about Review Tech USA. It was just up here today. Hopefully it's still here. Let me switch to new.
I like Review Tech USA. People don't. I like the dude. I don't know why.
Here it is right here. Look at this. Review Tech USA getting 4K views, people.
Can you share the screen?
Yeah, I can. Bear with me.
Like on a video or like for like streaming?
Oh, dude, on a video. On a video.
I pull 4K views on my Let's Plays.
Can you see this? Like, this is pretty fucking bad. 3 days ago, 4K. 2 days ago, 3K.
What happened to his channel?
Can you go to his channel and like click like videos and like see what the?
Let's do it.
Yeah. I want to see like if it slowly went down or it's just maybe just a couple videos didn't hit the algorithm right.
Oh God, it's right there. Look.
Yeah.
You show them all. Okay, there's a 9, a 7.
9. There's another 4.
Oh, he felt bad.
Yeah, dude, as bad as my channel's done, I can't even remember a time that I was only doing 4K on an upload. That's wild.
Wait a minute.
Can we do a favor? Can you scroll down a little bit and see like some J thumbnails? I'm like, is it the thumbnail game just went bad?
No. This is what's going on with his channel. Look at this. 2 minutes. Why is he uploading a video that's 2 minutes long? Let me see this.
You're not even gonna get paid for that. Even if that goes viral, you're making no money.
Not picking it up.
And it's just
Is
streaming.
this person who thinks I'm someone else? Let's call it back. Let's see. I'm in the mood to be in call tonight.
Hey, are you still on the bridge? Or was that photo from earlier?
I took a photo of my and burped.
Hello?
Hello?
Wait, sorry, I think I called the wrong person.
Do you want that photo? I farted too.
Why is that
stop.
funny?
Call.
God, he is so cringe.
So here, Rich, couple tips here, right? And this is from me washed up. Like, you obviously edited stuff into the video right there with that text, which is a little easier than what I'm asking you to do. But if you want to take that clip, take your camera and blow it up a little bit. So like it's the majority of the screen, right, when you're talking.
Yeah, like do literally any amount of editing.
It's like, it would make that so much better.
That was cringe as hell. So somebody calls him, it's the wrong number, and he's like, I farted. I farted. Like, what?
At best case scenario, that's a short, right? You make a short of that. You don't make it a full video.
Right. Yeah, that would have made. So there is this a theory that it was pitched to me. They're like, look, on your channel that's kind of dead now, you need to upload very frequently, and that'll get you back. And it doesn't even matter if it's short. It's just got to be a little something. But no, I did my research, and that's the opposite of what you're supposed to do. When you're in the position that Rich is in, it's less frequent uploads, longer length, higher quality. And you got to really hammer them home if you want to get bounced back. And why is he doing this? That's not even good. Like, out of all the stream clips you could have made, that's the clip you made.
I'm gonna say some shit and he's gonna get mad at me again, but I don't give a fuck. He's mixing marijuana, alcohol, and fucking pain pills together, and this is the end result of it. I never understood him separating from his editor. Like, when his editor and Jay was running the channel with him, he was going up. He was going to have a gold play button. He was successful. He like transcended the lolcow. He's gonna be the first lolcow that climbed out of the fucking gutter. And now he just destroyed all the value that he built within like a 6-month speedrun period.
Guys, you're not going to believe this. After everything that's happened, check this shit out. This is unreal. This is his streaming channel. It's still all fucking Dark Side Phil.
because it's the only thing people will watch him for. He's a DSP detractor now.
Phil has entertainment value. I don't know why people are upset about this, and people criticize me all the time. Phil is legitimately good for the internet. Right? There's some lulls in his stream. Everybody's stream has lulls where it's like, all right, this is kind of boring. We're transitioning to different content, whatever it might be. But Phil, like, when he doesn't have to have that guard up, he's intelligent, he's smart, knows what he's doing.
Okay. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that. I'm trying to. I don't know if we.
Dude, I cannot imagine someone being obsessed with Darkside Phil. This is so this is so fucking weird. At least when you're obsessed with Wings, at least there's some good jokes. But Darkside Phil, what I don't. You are such a fucking loser, Rich. You are such a fucking loser. Holy shit.
Yep.
There's no way. It's every fucking video is him. Every stream is him.
That's all he has left is if he criticizes Phil, people click. If he just sits there and plays with the chicken and tells people he's farting on the phone call, no, I'm not going to tune in for that. Nobody is.
This is what pays his mortgage.
No, I got to see what this is. Come on. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this amazing fucking Darkside Phil shit is.
Breastfeed it. I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
It was done by like a 15-year-old at a trade school.
Talk about Wings touching his face too much. Jesus.
Like, you can't.
That's the drugs, I bet.
Hold on one second. Make sure nothing.
Okay, boring. I'm going to skip ahead.
Pair it with my audience. I found out that I have been I think it's on Twitch, a subscriber still to Keffels. I never shut off my fucking subscription that I had back at. Fuck that bitch.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Skipping ahead.
You don't like me, but it just shows how you're just a spineless, opportunistic cock of a prick.
Who? What?
All this, I have morals. You have nothing. You have no morals. As soon as you smell an opportunity, you are willing to suck a fart out of anyone's ass.
Who's he talking about, Phil?
Opportunity, no matter what their ethics or history are. Obviously.
God, this is
that on the back of his hand.
Man,
like that comes like got a rash or like discoloration of his skin.
I think it's circulation problems. You'll see that a lot. His fingers are clubbing
like
too.
The Holland Tunnel. And then he would say everyone was lying, like Meek Mill. You may already know about Raccoon was trying to call me. The Martian. When?
Okay, God. So I don't know who's watching this. I'm just lost. Like, who the fuck?
Nobody, apparently.
People that dislike Phil. That's who watches this. Like he's basically tapping into the same market as like 8-Bit Eric. They should do like a podcast together at this point. 8-Bit Eric, he does the same shit but against Rich, right?
It is such an interesting thing. Like, Phil's not that interesting.
Oh shit!
Like,
I got breaking news. Sorry, Boogie. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Please do.
No,
go ahead.
Finish it. This is something I got to take me a minute to get to. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm about to do Darkside Phil's podcast like Keem did, and then I think Jordy's got it lined up eventually. And then I'm hoping if we all three do, maybe he'll consider briefly putting a spot in on our episode. Just out of graciousness. But even not, I still want to go on Phil's thing, and I'm not going to glaze the guy. Like, I have criticisms of Phil, and I'll criticize him to his face. I'm going to mostly tell him, like, hey, sometimes you lack self-awareness, and I think it's the most interesting thing about you. Like, that's my biggest criticism. But I can't imagine every day sitting down, putting Phil in your thumbnail, and like, well, I guess I'll tell some fart jokes to random people on the phone today, but I gotta shit on Phil. There's nothing really to shit on Phil about.
Here's the main thing with DSP. He's not bothering anyone.
Nope.
He is not fucking bothering anyone. So, okay.
I disagree with that. He's bothering a lot of his trolls because he's been winning a lot lately.
He ain't bothering me.
He definitely don't bother me.
He talked shit about me one time and I fucking ruined him. And that was it. You know, like that's, you know, he ain't bothering me. Okay. So look, Asmon Gold is under fire big time. Do you guys got the stream up? Can you see this?
Yeah, I just saw this on my Twitter feed.
This is This is what Asmongold said. Listen to this.
If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. It's not even a question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way.
So he's talking about the Palestine people
Palestinian.
in the Middle East. And this is a wild, wild take. I mean, maybe it's not too wild because maybe a lot of people think this way, but if you say this online, everyone's coming after you. A lot of people are coming after you, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
They'd be doing the same thing.
As he
And how
sips
much
his
did they
soda.
kill? As many as they can. They're not able to kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing. That's it. Just takes enough. That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple.
Wow.
No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care. I don't support them.
That's crazy.
He said that they were inferior people with an inferior culture. That's the kind of shit that YouTube and Twitch will nuke a channel over.
That's some kind of shit that Hitler be spotting off about. Like, he might have just got himself killed. Honestly.
Now that is such a crazy take because, like, I may have opinions on the Middle East, but and call me fake, I don't care. But I'm smart enough to know that my public opinion is I hope we have peace in the Middle East. That's always going to be my public opinion, and that's as far as I go with my opinions on the Middle East. That was crazy. That was fucking crazy.
That was crazy. That's I don't give a fuck. I'm a millionaire. You know, kind of shit's popping off right there. He knows he's got the money. He don't care if he gets canceled. That's what that is.
Imagine living in absolute filth. Rats and roaches running across your feet while you live stream. And you look at someone, you're like, you're an inferior person because of your fucking race. Are you fucking, who's inferior to Asmongold and the way he chooses to live? Your culture is worse than mine.
My
That's not fair,
opinion
buddy.
is I want peace in the Middle East. That's my opinion. That's always going to be my
The
opinion.
reason
Peace in
that's
the
not
Middle
fair,
East.
Boogie, because he's more responding to the culture, like the Muslim Islamic culture, than he is to the Palestine itself, because it's
Yeah, well,
really
at least-
a holy war.
At least they own a fucking broom. At least they'll clean their fucking shower once a lifetime.
That's right too. But like my take on this whole thing is both parties are shitty people, and it shouldn't be on the American TV. America shouldn't pay for it.
When we talk about the Middle East, 1 minute, we got a dono.
Travis Smith super chatted $20. W. Asman take. Poll it, you will see.
This is the most you'll ever hear me talk about the Middle East. When we talk about the Middle East, one side says the other side did this in like 2023. But then if you go through the history, something happened in 2022. And if you go through the history, something happened in 2021. And if you go through the history all the way thousands of years, all right, there'll be claims like my people lived here first. But if you go farther in history, the other side actually lived there. But if you go farther in history, the other side lived there. If you get a fucking history book, it's one of these. It's one of fucking these, all right? This fight has been going on for over 1,000 fucking years. So
What
when
really
it comes to this,
intensified it, though, Keemstar, is World War II, where like all the Jewish people were displaced.
I understand that. But this issue of the Middle East is so complex, right? That unless you're a fucking scholar, unless you're a historian, I don't want to hear your opinion. I don't. I just don't.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't fit any of those criteria because, like, I would never. I don't know enough about it to give like a take that Asmongold just gave because that's a shitty fucking take he just gave. That's that's a dictatorship take, almost an inhuman level.
Yeah, I've said on this show, ignorance is bliss. Nobody really explained this shit to me during my lifetime, and I don't want to fucking know. And when people try to tell me, I'm like, it just sounds like a bad idea to even fucking understand it. I don't want to know. I'm going to live my life in absolute ignorance. Nothing I can do is going to fix it or change it. So why the fuck do I need to know? It just sounds like I'm going to fucking be miserable knowing it. So fuck off.
So FuzzyTube had this to say about Asmongold. Fuck this inbred retard and anyone who stands with him. You support genocide. No way around that argument. In my opinion, the take is so bad, he should be punished. See, here we go. He should be punished. But he won't, apparently is what he's trying to say, because he's part of the protect fairies of the internet. Free Palestine till it's backwards, bitch. So that's that. Let me see if there's there's a thread going on here. I know there's a lot.
Yeah, I'm looking at Twitter. Like Omni said, Asmongold got too comfy on his throne and he let his mask slip.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of people talking about this. A lot of people talking. I mean, here you got Fresh and Fit right here, host, saying wrong. Actually, Muslims lived in the place with Jews for centuries under the Ottoman Empire. But then you could go back even farther, and see, this is the problem with these arguments. You got Zerka saying, what a fucking idiot. You got the quartering saying, Asmongold is going to feel the full wrath of this one. Piss in basement. Yeah. They're all showing his bedroom.
Look at this. Yeah, good Lord, look at that bedroom. How do you live in that one and be fucking sane? That would drive me nuts.
Yo, how does Asmongold only have 2 screens? Like what?
This is a millionaire's fucking, attic room. Looks like in his mama's house. Look at this shit.
Yeah. You know what?
Like if you look at how the roof is sloped, he's on the top of the house right there.
Yeah, like it's like he moved in there when there's no other rooms in the house, and now everybody in the house has died and are left, and he's like, I stay up here.
Guys, should I DM Asmongold? Get him on.
Yeah,
here?
DM.
Yes, absolutely.
Let me see. Let's try to get Asmongold on here.
Yeah, I'm looking. There's like a Hassan take on it, but I mean, we all know what Hassan's going to say anyway.
I'm down to hear Hassan's take on it as well, but like, I'm almost with Keemstar with this, where it's been flip flopping for forever, and like I know it's intensified recently after World War II, and it's been bad for most of my fucking life. And
Yeah,
Israel.
But
Israel's
Asmon's opinions seem to be genocide the genociders, right? But like that's how then what happens next? More genocide, right? Like,
it's not a fair take to say like Sharia law has genocide built into it, and I know people will fight me on this point, I'm sure. But to say like Muslims are out here wanting to hurt and damage people is wrong. That's like saying the Ku Klux Klan is a good barometer of like Christian religion. Christians are not the Ku Klux Klan. They're a sect of a religion that took it to the extreme, just like the Mujahideen is a sect of a religion that took it to an extreme. Most Muslims I've ever met or dealt with wanted to make sandwiches. They wanted to make babies. They wanted education.
Chat, listen to me, okay? All the people watching right now, listen to what I am about to say, okay? If there was ever an issue to fence it, it is this one, all right?
Yeah.
When you're asked about the Middle East, you want peace in the Middle East. You are fence sitting on this issue. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Be a fence sitter.
I'm not even trying to fence sit. This is just my actual opinion. Like
I'm not saying you are. I'm saying to everyone, my best advice is be a fence sitter.
Yeah, your opinion on this one can cost you a job one day. I mean, do not get this one wrong, y'all.
You can say L until you're blue in the face, but I'm not getting canceled. You want to know why? I want peace in the Middle East.
I want to get invited to Real Hot season in Turkey, so like I'm going to fence it a little bit here.
I am not getting
that shit
canceled.
looks fire.
Because a lot of the people that are giving their opinions online, I don't know if they're like really, really for the cause. I think it's listen, the Jewish people or you know, supporters of Israel, they're very, very passionate. The Palestinian supporters are very passionate, and when they're speaking online, then you have like other people that want to get into the trend and pick a team and da 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 da, and it's like the people that truly, truly care should be speaking, and the people that are just watching from the sideline that aren't passionate about this issue should fence it. Shut the fuck up, fence it. Fucking, you know, educate yourself.
You're talking about the green haired girls with like nose rings at this point.
There's a lot of people that don't know shit about the Middle East at all and are spamming flags on both sides. And it's like, bro, you don't even, I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of college kids in my town protesting both sides of this thing.
Here's a
and like one group protesting one group protesting the other. What the fuck?
Let me explain what I'm talking about.
Good.
Let me explain what I'm talking about. There were LGBTQ, trans people with Palestinian flags and whatnot. Now, I'm sorry, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, that doesn't make any sense because in that region, you're not allowed to be LGBTQ. There's there's
Ken
no
super chatted $20. As someone that was in Iraq from 2009-10, there is nothing America can do to change them. People and families murdered if you want change by extremists. It's really sad, and people don't know if never been there. God bless US.
It's like someone needed to go to those LGBTQ people protesting and being like, hey, sit this one out. Sit this one out. Like,
But they won't for some reason. And you will get deleted there for being rainbow. Like it is not a good look.
yeah. But yeah, look, I would say unless you truly know what you're fucking talking about, sit this one out. Sit it out.
The chat is saying, Zach Jones says that as McGold is interviewing Hassan Piker on his stuff right now, do you think we should sit in and watch?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's going to be Sparks. Hassan Piker is? Oh, God, that's going to be hell. Let's see. Twitch. God, I can't believe I'm pulling up Hassan Piker of all people.
Right?
Ghostbusters X super chatted $20. I was there on October 7th.
Oh, God.
The people who say free Palestine know absolutely nothing.
That's not cool, Ghostbusters. Stop saying that. You were not there on
But
October 7th.
In 2005, Hamas rule came into power after America tried to implement voting. Okay, George W. Bush on his way out was like, "Well, let's do voting in Palestine." Palestinian Authority said, "Let's not do that. We are not ready for it. We'll get fucking owned." Because at that point, Palestinian people, both in the West Bank and certainly in the Gaza Strip, were viewing the Palestinian Authority as backed institution that was working at the behest of the Israeli state as a part of its security apparatus. So they were very unpopular. So what happened? Hamas came in and we're like, we're Muslim as fuck. We love Islam. We are honest because of our Islamic background. And we are the only group that is actually violently resisting against the Israeli apartheid. We are going to run a anti-corruption campaign, which is what they did. And just like the prediction of the Fatah party, which is the secular party, which is the part of the Palestinian Authority, they were right. Hamas did win. Then America said, let's do a fucking coup d'etat. Fuck it. Take over the Strip regardless. Hamas actually won that battle. And basically the rest is history. They have, been the de facto government.
Don't you think the fact they won the vote matters? Like if the people are voting for the people that want to oppress people based off of their identity, I think that to a certain extent,
Okay. Let me
that
ask you a
does
question.
infer
Okay,
a
great
degree
question.
of like what people think.
I have two problems here. I just told you that 50% of the population of Palestine and Gaza Strip is under the age of 18. None of them fucking voted for Hamas, okay? Because they weren't alive. That's number one. Number two, you said you voted for Donald Trump in the past, in 2016.
I did.
Okay, why did you vote for Donald Trump?
I just didn't really like Hillary Clinton.
There you go. Turns out people have many different motivations for voting for one particular party over the other, and it doesn't have to be Islamist fundamentalism that they believe in. So that's my point. Because they're human beings with a shit ton of different attitudes and different opinions. If they see the dominating party of Fatah as a party that is completely captured by Israeli security apparatus that is working at the behest of this state that is destroying their lives, they're going to be like, okay, I'm going to go with the other guy, just like you went with Donald Trump over Hillary Clinton. So, but it doesn't even matter because most of those people that fucking voted for Hamas are dead. They don't even exist anymore. And it doesn't matter because Hamas is still the governing party because there's not a real democracy there. They are a militant force that is dominating the Gaza Strip, that is simultaneously fighting against the Israeli state.
Guys, I found an old tweet.
I hope that this helps clear your understanding of the way in...
Oh, God damn it. Now I lost it. Bear with me.
My eyes glaze over when they're actually trying to like figure this stuff out because I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Please don't tell me.
This is an old tweet
got from that.
Okay. This is an old tweet from Asmund Gold. Weird as fuck to see so many people coming out with statements about the Israel-Palestine conflict as they need to comment on it. Can we please stop this weird culture around expecting people with no relevant background or education to talk about world events? I agree with that. I agree with that, to be honest.
Yeah, and then why is he chiming in now of all times?
Give a fuck if they were literally
playing World of Warcraft and fucking like eating cheeseburgers has got him a nice good opinion.
I still think that the genocide is inappropriate and completely unjustifiable. But
I'm going to be honest. I'm glad Asmund Gold gave his opinion, but I don't think you should.
No,
I don't think you should. I think he's fucked.
Like obviously it's bad.
West Bank, it's been legal technically since the annexation, but since 1951, they adopted the Jordanian Penal Code of 1951 in the West Bank. Shortly after the Jordanian annexation of the West Bank in 1950, same-sex acts were decriminalized across territory
guys,
with the
I
adoption
can't
of
watch
the Jordanian
Hassan
Penal
Piker.
Code.
I'm sorry.
So it's been decriminalized.
I can't. Guys,
I want to say this about it. Asmund Gold is out of his fucking league trying to debate that dude right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is like half the time, like someone will then take Hassan Piker's all the shit he's saying and then actually do the research and realize that he's just spinning propaganda.
So he was reading half the shit. Like I don't know if he was looking at his eyes, but he kept looking over to a left monitor and just reading off the facts he's stating to him.
But I'm just saying that I cannot listen to Hassan Piker because it's all propaganda. But yeah,
he does seem educated about what he's talking about. He knows a lot more about like the Palestine like Jewish like holy war than I do.
Wings.
I don't really. I'm almost in the realm of like Boogie, where like I know just enough to know I don't want to know about it.
Hassan Piker was
Star
ranked.
Wolf super chatted $20. Hassan is pulling the old Boogie strategy. When Boogie is lying like crazy, he just keeps yelling and rambling about nothing because he doesn't want anyone else to talk.
Yep.
He thinks if he is the only one talking, he's winning.
Yeah, just so you know, Hassan Piker has been ranked as the least trustworthy outlet of online content creators talking about politics and news. He was put on the list of least credible, the same as InfoWars. Just so you know.
Wow.
He built $1 million house with all those lies, though. So yeah. Do you, bud? My question is like, how long until Twitch bans Hassan Gold?
I should do a poll right now. I'm just curious.
You know they're gonna at least give him at least a week ban for this.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not gonna get
I
banned.
think there's a chance he'll get.
He won't.
There's a
Yeah,
chance he gets
shit canned.
permabanned because they don't
Yeah.
like him anyway at Twitch. They want a reason to get rid of him. because he doesn't run ads, and his stream costs him like $20,000 every time he streams or some shit like that.
That's actually protected him in the past, right? Because it would seem personal a lot of the times. But I think you're right. If they're going to pull the trigger, they'll pull it now. Which at the end of the day, this is what all Asmongold does. And I've had a high opinion of Asmongold in the past. I don't really have it as much anymore. He just gives the most lukewarm takes 90% of the time. And the one time he decides to ramp it up, it's fucking this. I can't. Maybe he should keep giving lukewarm fucking takes, man.
There's a poll in the chat right now. Whose side, Palestine or Israel? Place your votes.
My thing with Asmongold is like what got him popular is like he's got a very warm, almost golden retriever personality. And he's so excited for everything that you put in front of him. It just, everything is new and exciting to him. And people love watching that because it makes your heart warm. And like when he starts putting out these takes where like, your people believe in genocide, your whole religion's genocide, blah, blah, blah. People should die and be stomped into the ground and driven over. Like that's going to destroy all the credibility that you've built up with that golden retriever puppy dog, facade that you've had on for a while.
Yeah, I don't know, chat. I don't know. Man, I really do not want to talk about the Middle East anymore. New subject.
This is why Jordan keeps it 100. Well, you can hate me right away because like Dana White said it first. People love you, that's great. People hate you, that's even better. Don't be in the middle where people don't know who the fuck you are.
I will definitely be in the middle. I just want to say, in the middle of the funeral, kill na trainer. Kill a trainer. Gifted 50 subs.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you so much for gifting 50 subs. That's insane. We put up 53 new members on this stream alone today. So thank you guys so much. If you're not a member yet,
welcome to Bam World.
If you're not a member yet, this will give you some motivation to do so. Right there. Members only chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3,200 members.
You showed a picture of Asmongold's like room where it had literally a collection of like soda cups. How the fuck does he stay like he is? Because like soda's my fucking crutch. And this dude's like 145 pounds. He lives
diet
in a fucking trash can.
I bet his teeth are fucking jacked.
Yeah, probably diet.
I guarantee his teeth have to be jacked by now.
There is a rumor that he smells, but apparently
he has to smell. He doesn't. So you've lived in that fucking filth as long as he has, where there's like the soda and the sugars like fucking caramelized and there's probably roaches and shit, and there's like food that's rotted with mold on top of it. That sticks to your fucking skin, and you get to the point where you can't smell it. You just can't smell the roach shit no more. And you walk around and other people can smell it, and it's like, ugh, come on, dog, you're a millionaire. But
everybody that's ever gone into his house has said that it's one of the nastiest, just stinkiest place. And if you live in a place that's kind of stinky, like my house does have a pet smell a little bit. I'm numb to it, but other people will point it out occasionally, And so, I can only imagine he's got to be completely numb to rotting food. Have you seen pictures of his sink with fucking rotting food in it? And I can't, boy.
Even worse, stagnant water. You ever smell stagnant water, Boogie?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jordy Jordan mod, Junebug. What's up, Junebug?
What's up? What's this I hear about you being in Conway World Watchers?
Yeah, that's you.
Talking to me?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking about you, Keem.
Oh, I'm not in it. You're in it.
No, not now. You was in the last one.
I was in 2000, what would have been 2020 when I wanted to box wings.
Why'd you want to box him?
Remember what
he was gonna pay for my weight loss surgery, but in return, I had to fight him in the boxing ring.
Yeah.
It was around the era where Wings said he wanted to kill you.
That was actually 2018. It wasn't 2020. It's 2018.
You remember
when
that?
you get an offer out
Gonzo, welcome to Ban World. So you're in the CWW, huh?
No, I'm in there for one reason.
What's that?
Well, you're blowing whatever that reason is right now.
That weirdo that's on Reddit that keeps fucking with me. He knows who he is. He's scared of me.
You're a double agent.
How am I a double agent?
Because you go over there and you plot stuff against Wings.
Yeah.
What did I do? I ban everyone. You can ask Wings himself.
I know what you did last summer.
Oh, you want to know what you want to know why I'm in there though? How I got in there? Because I helped them infiltrate 007 shit.
Why were they after
Gotta do
007?
respect. Because he's the one doing the fucking calls and the threats and stuff over the phone.
To who?
To people in your server. But I'm the bad guy, right? I'm just.
Do you have any proof of what you're just saying, June? Do you have any proof?
Well, I don't know how to record on my shit. I'm not tech savvy.
Well,
You don't know how to record
hold
on what?
What did you show them to
I just
prove
live
that Wings
stream. I got a
007?
green screen. I'm sorry, what?
That even if you live stream, you'd have a VOD or some sort you could have saved. But what did you give them to prove that Wings 007 was the one infiltrating all these hits on our members? What did
I
you
got
give
a lot
them?
of people that can say it.
So all you have is hearsay. There's no actual proof.
Well, if you want proof, you're gonna have to ask the people. You're gonna have to ask the people that I talked to. But I was on the alt and 007 server in their voice chat, and they're just actively calling people all the time. I come back and I confirm. I got a little link sent to the Conway Well Watchers, and they all fucked them up.
So at no point did you like, okay, I'm watching them actively call people. Let me record like 30 seconds of this to give legitimacy to it.
I never even had a Discord for like 3 months. I don't know how to use this shit.
No
Like, I understand that, but like it's literally a cursory Google search. You could download OBS and record your screen.
Yep.
Like, it takes less than 10 minutes.
Yep.
I'm lazy like you.
I think you're just full of shit.
Okay, why?
Like,
well,
like
really,
here's
why am I full of
here's
shit
my
when I'm
here's
just
my
being
concern,
open?
Junebug. Like I used to have a guy that did the same. They were doing the same thing you're doing. His name was Yellow Submarine, and he ended up going full troll.
I'm not gonna troll you.
But
What makes you think I would?
Because like if you're sitting in there all the time and they know you're sitting in there and they know you're my mod and they hear you talk what you're talking right now, you're not going to get any real information. They're only going to give you what they want you to hear. First off, and second of all,
information.
And second off, it's like why would you want to put yourself in that situation where you're constantly around that negative feedback? Because when you sit around
I don't
like
get hurt by this stuff.
you say this, but if you sit around people that smoke crack enough, you might smoke crack yourself. That's my thought process.
My whole family smokes crack. I don't smoke that shit.
Okay.
But look,
What?
I'm
Your
in that-
grandma,
I'm in that-
your grandma popping some rocks right now. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, they all do. But anyways, I'm in there to shit on one person, and I'm feeding my troll, and I have him working 24/7 on your Reddit. You don't ban him. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was going to ask you,
create
why
another
hasn't he
account,
been
I know.
banned?
And he's gonna create another account anyways. I know that, but
Ban
why don't
who?
y'all police it? You're catering the trolls.
There's a guy that keeps like spoofing like Junebug's name. He's like, "Oh, here I am, Junebug's mod." His posts are very common
Oh,
and easy.
wait.
to
Are you
decipher
talking about on the
trolling.
Reddit? I already banned him.
Did you really?
Yeah, the guy that was saying he was fucking Junebug on the Reddit got banned. I banned him. His name was Junebug is gay or something. I banned him. Yeah, I banned that guy.
Okay.
That was such an obvious troll. Yeah, he's banned.
It's been going on for like 9 days.
Well, he got banned like 2 days ago when I seen a post from him. That's
Nah, he was posting like yesterday, not 2 days ago.
You're not going to be able to find him on the Reddit. I banned him.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I just saw that shit. So anyhow, all right. Well, see you,
But,
Junebug.
Yeah, I tell Wings everything I do. And I'm not gonna troll.
Okay, we believe you.
Peace.
See ya. I don't know about that.
What's your thought process on that?
I think that's a double agent. I think that's a double agent.
And looking like it, right, like that. That's like he's never done anything to me, but like I don't know, like I'm skeptical to ever say anything like to him or around him.
Mm.
Like I'm in the realm of like There's not enough positivity here for me to engage with this. I hate the whole fucking trolling shit, dude. I hate it so badly. It's like it feels like it holds me back.
$20.
It's like,
hey,
Junebug doesn't know how to record a conversation, but has a green screen hanging behind him. Sure, bud. We've seen the receipts.
Go
All right.
Go ahead, Jordy.
I hate the trolling. I hate the trolling so bad because I feel like it holds me back so much. Just like today, we were supposed to download that one thing with like stream elements, and I'm banned on it because of trolls. Like it's nothing I did. Like they literally banned me because it's a free service, and they just didn't want to deal with it. And the trolls have bothered them to the point they're like, "Well, fuck it, here he's off the platform."
I mean, it's kind of fun though because like you have this opposing force, which makes it like harder. And I'm still gonna win, even though I have this opposing force. Like it's kind of fun. Come on,
It is kind of fun, but but I don't like to try to rub it in your face. It's like, yeah, you guys are really breaking me down right now. Like, all the success I'm having.
Well, that's that you should talk shit to the trolls. You should get them.
But I don't want to do it because I don't want to hurt the show going forward when they try to go harder.
Do it.
How much harder can they go? We got that covered. You fucking go nuts. Fuck these motherfuckers.
I want to see the trolls go nuts, and I want to see you talking shit to the trolls and like, oh, it'll be a fun little game.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day,
okay,
we got this shit on lockdown. Let them go.
Chatted $20. Real recognize real.
Dude, the whole point of the trolling is to get to you and get you to react, right? Your counter troll is to fucking get to them and get them to react. And somebody's going down.
Let me help you out then. This is for you trolls. Right? Ready? This is a $300 webcam I'm about to touch. All right. This is a $300 web that was bought for me. Right? Keemstar bought this one. Here's a $500 mix amp. $400 fucking microphone. $125 mic stand. Here's another $200 camera. Down here is a $2,500 computer I bought with money you gave me for hating on me.
Racks on racks, baby.
Troll war. Troll war. Troll war. Troll war. Troll war. Troll war. Troll war.
Fucking
go! Ah! Get him, Jordy! Get him!
I did just get a toxicology update, and it turns out Jordy does not have bitch in his blood. Congratulations, Jordy.
People say I spend money. No, I've been spending money to upgrade my setup because I needed to upgrade my setup for a long time.
And money to make money, baby.
Yeah, it's like when we get paid again this month, I'm most likely going to try to change my lighting up and all this other stuff. I do it piece by piece, but it needed to happen a long time ago. I want to clean this fucking background up too.
Go on your thing and hit the monster one. Hit the monster sound effect and then fucking hit him with a speech. I got you full screen.
You spend all your day sitting in a room. I know this because I was playing Battlefield this morning. 6 o'clock on a Monday morning, and you're there to troll me. I know you weren't getting ready for work. I know you hadn't took a shower yet. Mother was probably calling you in to cook you fucking bacon and maybe some Rex nuggets. You have a sad
Marcus Aurelius super chatted $20. I will never understand why Wings cries about trolling. If he just embraced the trolls, learned how to take a joke, and went out of his way to prove them wrong. Yes, that means exercising. He would be a multi-millionaire.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Go ahead, Wings. Finish up.
You gotta look at yourself a little bit, because your whole existence smells like depression and cigarettes, right? You're not gonna have any bitches. Not getting anybody out there. You don't take care of yourself. Your teeth look like some British man's on the side of the street. You got to protect yourself. I am not your problem. Me having success is not your problem. You know what is? Your problem is that you let a 400-pound man that has zero ambition in life outwork you. Right? And you were playing video games and emulating shit. I was on YouTube grinding. After I got off YouTube grinding, I created connections. I created all this other stuff. I made friends. Like, have you ever noticed that not a whole lot of people talk shit about me that's actually in the creator circle? People that interact
Peter
with me.
Cottontail super chatted $20. For punishment, Wings needs to do a stand-up comedy routine at an open mic.
Yes!
Any stolen
I
jokes
would
add
watch
an
that.
extra punishment.
Oh my God, yes. Stand-up comedy.
I'd have to write material. It's sad. It's fucking sad. Yes. Was there a period of my life where I was depressed? 100%. Anybody in my position would be depressed. Is there a lot of shit that you can make fun of me of? Yeah. If you put 17 years of your life on the internet, you would find people that would use it to weaponize your shit as well. Quit wasting your time, man. Wash your face. Do better.
The voice changer.
Oh, God.
Okay, you got to do a stand-up comedy routine. Open mic.
Like on the spot?
Well, like at some point, like this week.
Oh.
Yeah, write some content, write some jokes. You're funny. Write some
Well,
jokes
like,
and do an
10 minutes.
open mic night.
How about 10-minute set?
Oh shit, yeah, 10. That sounds more than good enough.
you
You
gotta
got to
go-
do it in public though.
Bro, go up there and be like, yeah, so I just got my gallbladder taken out. They
Well,
told
it can't
me
be this. It can't be this week. It has to be next week.
you got to go up there and be like, I just got my gallbladder taken out. Yeah, it was a tough surgery, but I was in and out. The doctor told me I can't eat any fat. My wife is pissed off because I ain't going down on her anymore.
Oh, that's good. Woo.
It's actually a pretty good joke from off the cuff.
Yeah.
You should do it. It'll be funny.
I was going to tell the truth how my fucking surgeon was fat shaming me. Like I'm over here to try to line up me getting my gallbladder taken out by him, and he's all like, "You thought about weight loss surgery?" It's like
you can be like, for those that don't know, I'm a streamer. I'm not too popular, but I am a streamer. Even had a New York Times article written about me. Of course, that's because people were using my face to blame me on all the school shootings.
God, there's
John
so
Don
much
super
to dig
chatted
around in that.
$19.99. You old guys need to get Queso to come and teach Wings how to turn the trolling into comedy and content, because the way he reacts to his trolls is hilarious.
Yeah. Queso's good. Queso's good.
Yeah.
Dude, yes, dude. Stand up comedy routine live on Locale Live. Yeah.
Jordy, shit, I can help write some jokes if you need to. I want this to
Look,
go good.
I've seen the jokes you wrote. Remember we did a whole boxing event where like you were supposed to insult me?
Oh no, I mean, but I do have like a type 5. I have a type 5.
What is a type 5? What is that?
It's it's a 5 minutes that you've gone on over and over and over and over again. So you're ready to pop it off at any comedy club at any time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I wrote a type 5, but I was like,
I was going to do the
good.
Carlos Mencia thing and just steal everybody else's shit.
No,
I mean, fuck it, do it.
No, if you steal any joke, you will be exposed, and there'll be big punishments.
Yeah.
But all right, I think that's all we have for the time today. A little bit of a shorter show. I think we're cutting out of here about 10 minutes early. But any final words? Any final thing to talk about? Like, what are we gonna do this week? I don't have a plan yet. What's the plan?
So what is your surgery date, Jordy? The day.
Wait, hold on. You still got to go to a haunted house. Do it tomorrow.
My shit's the 16th.
They're not open on fucking Tuesdays, man. Yeah, I mean, unless it's like a permanent one.
I'll get it done this weekend or something with the haunted house. Like I'll be able to walk probably Saturday or Sunday with relatively no pain. It's usually about 3 days after. It's a 4 weeks recovery, but after about 3 days, you actually can
Mr.
start walking. It
Jockstrap
just sucks to
super
put your
chatted
shoes on.
$20. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give in the soul. Afraid of dying that never learn.
Thank you, Jockstrap. Appreciate all.
That's the dance by Garth Brooks. But
yeah, he's arrested.
I plan on doing a members only stream where we're going to start at the house and we're going to take you guys with us
super chatted
in the surgery
$20.
progress.
Make Wing take chilly bath.
Oh, wait.
Take a chili bath.
Wait, so listen. Okay, you're doing a members only stream on Lolcow Live on Wednesday, and you're gonna stream the entire surgery?
I can't take you into the surgery room, but it's going to stay with Kelly until I get out of the surgery, like from my house.
Oh shit! You guys got to become a member. Become a member right now. Become a member right now. Yo, to the ballers, give some members because you can't miss that. I thought you were gonna,
no shit.
I thought you were just gonna broadcast that. Why don't you just? Why is that going to be a member stream? Why don't you just broadcast it?
I mean, I don't like the broadcast by myself because I feel like we work better as a trio to do the live shows, and like that's something for members only. Like this is behind the scenes stuff, and it's I don't want to put Kelly in a position where she's got to basically be on for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because it's probably gonna be 2 hours of just her.
Dude, there's a Ripley's Haunted Adventure in Myrtle Beach. That one's year round. It's open 7 days a week. I don't know if they allow filming, but if they do,
some say love. It is a river and that it drowns the tender reed, and some say love. It's like a razor and that it leaves your
Now he's
soul to
trolling.
bleed, some say love. It is a hunger and endless aching need, I say love. It is a flower. Pimp.
You know why he just donated that Keemstar?
Why?
Because my grandmother's, the last song I ever listened to her was Conway Twitty's cover of The Rose. Which that's The Rose.
By the way, do you want to talk about it? Because you were crying on stream after the haunted house on your own stream. What was that about?
I mean, we can. Somebody came in and was talking about my grandmother and like, I was selfish that I didn't go to her funeral. I want to stay off. I want to try to keep the surface level as humanly possible because if I don't, I'll end up crying again. But I have a very selfish look at death, and I don't want to remember people how they were at the end of their life. I want to remember people in the good memories. And like there's periods in my life where like for example, my grandmother, and I think I can say this because I recently just cried about it. But my grandmother had lung cancer that moved to her brain. And within the last week of hospice, I went to see her, and like she couldn't actually talk or have motor function with her hands, but she still knew who I was. And that's a memory I have to live with the rest of my life. I wish I never had. I much rather remember her as the person I knew growing up and who raised me and things of that nature. Like seeing people at the end of their life can scar you.
That is the absolute most normal thing ever. The last time I saw my mom, she was a vegetable. She was hooked up to machines, and I wish I never would have went to the hospital and seen that. That's absolutely normal. Your issue is, how the fuck does the internet know that? Why did you tell the internet that? The internet shouldn't even know that you didn't go to the funeral. They shouldn't know these things.
Yeah, that's on my fault because I told them in advance I'm probably not going to the funeral because like I don't like to go to funerals because I don't.
You shouldn't have told them at all.
Yeah.
But that is normal. Like that's what happened to me. My last memory of my mother is horrible. She was hooked up to machines. I wish I never would have went.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know if you guys have ever experienced hospice with like a loved one. Hospice is fucking brutal. They starve them. They kind of do without they kind of overdose them on meds. They give them more. They're completely out of it most of the time.
Some say love. It is a river and that it drowns the tender reed, and some say love. It's like a razor and that it leaves your soul to bleed, some say love. It is a hunger and endless aching need, I say love. It is a flower. Pimp.
Somebody said you have to go to funerals. I disagree. Funerals are not for the dead. Funerals are for the living.
Yep.
Funerals are for people who say their last respects and goodbyes if they need to.
I understand.
I don't need to or want to. I want to remember them as I remembered them in life.
Okay, but
not as I remember them in death.
You shouldn't have told the internet.
But you should have went to the funeral. Like you still go to the funeral, right?
Oh, I didn't go to my dad's funeral either.
But you should. Like, look, I understand the last memory of someone when they're alive. I experienced it with my mother, but I still went to her funeral. That's about paying your respects. That's what that is.
And you're paying the respects even more to the other survivors, like the people that love them and are close to them. It's an opportunity to be there for the remaining family. Shut up.
Here's the the whole thing, though, right? Like, I'm the oldest of my mother's kids, so I'm most likely going to be the power of attorney when my mother starts to get sick. And I'm going to have to go through it again with her because she's going to die probably the same way my grandmother died, which is lung cancer that moves, right? Because she smoked all her life as well. Like, I'm going to get a second chance
Red
to go
Lightfoot
through it, and I'm
super
probably
chatted
going to have to go to her
$20.
funeral.
If Kelly
strictly
died,
because
would you not go to her funeral?
If Kelly died, would you go to the funeral?
Yes. Because it's different with Kelly, because Kelly, I made a promise to her, golden vows. And that is something I don't want to like go back on. Never promised my grandmother I'd go to her funeral.
Wait, do you mean the wedding vows? Because you said till death do you depart. You know, once she's dead, you can walk away, I guess.
WAG 2348 super chatted $20. Nothing in life is free. Grief is the price we pay for love.
That's a good one.
That is true right there. It's fucked up as it is true. This is like, sometimes I sit around and think about like how much I love my animals. And like sometimes I regret buying animals or having them because I know it one day I'm gonna outlive them. And it sucks.
You know,
you don't know that.
Augustus Burroughs, I saw him speak once. He's a fairly prolific writer. And he talked about the death of a loved one. And he said, no, the hole death of a loved one leaves in you never heals. But you can live a lot of life around that hole, and it makes the hole seem smaller. And, you know, I buried people I very much love, and I'll never recover from it. And it sucks. But I hope that, Jordy, I hope you celebrate the people that are alive with you now. I hope you celebrate the pets that are alive with you now, because that's how we make that hole seem smaller, man. I hope you're, you know.
And I'll say,
my grandmother died in 2020, Boogie. It's just something that I struggle with personally. Like it's one of those things. Like if I don't think about it, I'm good. But if I have to face it, I kind of break down.
Yeah, I respect that. Denial is a big part of grief.
And I gotta say, you know, if you really think about life, one of the greatest joys in life is announcing that Silent Grace just welcomed
Peter
the band
Cottontail
world.
super chatted $20. Going after Wings for how he dealt with his grandmother's death is a major LLLLL. He clearly loved her. This doesn't excuse him from the stand-up though.
Still got to do the stand-up comedy. All right. Any final words before we get out of here?
Two things. Number one, when we're done with the show, if you want to go see that Darkness walkthrough, the full version of it, it's on my channel now. Secondly, are we doing anything tomorrow? Because if we're free tomorrow, I will do this DSP interview and go promote the show.
Go do the DSP interview. Go ahead.
All right, deal.
Okay. And Wednesday, we're going to be doing a members-only stream live from the surgery bed of Wings getting his surgery. Wings, any final words? How'd you like your funeral?
Thank you for that. I mean, like, I'm super anxious because I don't like going under the knife. This is only the second time I've ever had a surgery. And I know this one's super routine and like,
well, guys,
my
we're going
personal
to have
doctor
to
said
save
he
it for
could do it on a
Wednesday. If
bench.
you want to see him Wednesday. Bye. If you want to see Wings, you got to see him Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, what a show. What a show. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W show. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. We will see you on Wednesday on that members only. Wings is getting cut up and he might die. Exciting stuff.
A man named Richard took his final flight. Wings of redemption soared into the night. Gallbladder surgery turned the final page. Kelly now inherits his double wide stage. Page 5 stories of a life now past. He loved Wendy's chili till the very last. Pepsi in hand, he'd laugh and he'd sigh. Now he's gone beyond the sky. Heaven gained soul to roam. Kelly, you now call it home. Double wide to endless run. Richard's battles now are done.